not I tell people it's a wig depends on the interaction. So let's say it's a very brief interaction. I don't personally care if people know it's a wig. It doesn't really bother me. I'm confident in wearing fake hair. I've been wearing it for a very long time. So it doesn't like bother me, that piece of it. So it might be different if you're really, really nervous about telling people it's a wig. Say I'm walking by and somebody's like, I'm in the grocery store and somebody's just like, hey, I love your hair. I'm like, thank you so much. Now, if they ask a follow-up question of where did you get it done, then I will say it's actually a wig and it's from Chelsey Smith Crowns. If it's just a brief like, hey, I love your hair, and I say thank you, I don't really like, I don't go, oh, it's a wig after that point. But to me, oh, it's a wig is kind of like the new, it has pockets. I love telling people that it's a wig because they're always surprised, at least from my experiences. I actually worked at an independent living center for a while last year, and it was so funny because it just became this bit of like, what hair is Liz gonna have today? But most people in my life, that's how it is. I have friends who will text me before they meet me, like, which wig are you wearing? So I know who to look for, because I've had people walk right past me that are like my good friends because they don't recognize my hair. It's a little interaction. I don't really tell people. I just say thank you and move on. But if they do ask follow-up questions, I will tell them it's a wig. Or if somebody's like, oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in a while. Did you get bangs or you cut your hair? And it's somebody I'm going to like keep seeing or talk to, I'll let them know I wear wigs because it'll just change every time. It just depends on your comfort level with people knowing that it's a wig. Get nervous about telling people it's a wig because there are some people whose follow-up question will be, well, why do you wear wigs? And to me, that's really nobody's business. If you are coming to wig wearing for a health issue, that can be a really sensitive topic and you don't really want to talk about it necessarily, whether that's cancer or alopecia. So I totally get being nervous to tell people it's a wig. I think if somebody's going to like berate you for the questions of why you're wearing a wig, that says more about them. In those instances, if you're super concerned that somebody's going to like ask follow-up questions and they're going to be invasive, then I would just, tell them like, I don't know, make up where you got your hair done. Most of the time, strangers are going to be kind about it. Most of the time, strangers are just going to say they love your hair. I find when people tell me that people are negative to them, it's usually people they know, and it's usually people like in their life. So it's coworkers or family members. That says more about them. If they have a problem with it, that says more about them being insecure. I say just get those people out of your life or don't listen to them if it's possible. Find a supportive community. But in terms of just answering a regular person, like, is it a wig or not? I'm really open about it. So you can just say thank you. I feel like as women, we have a hard time taking compliments, right? We have to like be like, oh, it's thrifted or it has pockets. Like, you actually don't have to say anything. You could just say thank you and move on. And it's totally a fine way to take a compliment. I've had to work on that too. This one is Zoey in the Ashen coloring. I absolutely love this wig. I think it's a good one if you're nervous about people finding out it's a wig because it has bangs and nobody's going to be worried about like, oh my gosh, are they looking at my hairline? This is one I definitely would recommend if you're super, super nervous about it. Let me know if you have any other questions. Kelly, bye.